pouring a shot. What the fuck are you talking about?
See if you like that hit.
Shit. What it do, man? What it do? What it do?
Back at it again.
After a week, we back in it. Ooh, we check the connection. Oh, okay. There we go. All right. So, how everybody doing?
Great.
Good.
We got Brittany in the building.
Hello.
Sean G. Your boy James.
I just want to say, man, fuck him for that little post he put on that motherfucker.
I thought you was gonna send something back. I was like, he gonna send a shot back.
I can hide that.
You should. But it's 3 the Hard Way coming at you. We are in the building. Just got back out of vacation mode. Bro, lost a phone. Almost went to jail. But it's all good.
I went to jail.
It's a long story. I'm just 35 years old and holding your P8 the same. Shit. I was at the airport and had no choices, either piss or be peed on. So I had to piss, and federality went right past me as I was pissing. So I had to dip off, But that's neither here or there.
Like they can't find you or something. See?
Yeah, And what they gonna find me back here? A bunch of boogers in my shit.
Not buggers.
So how everybody weekend? Anybody got any plans?
Shit work.
It don't smell like tequila, nor taste like tequila. Work, any plans, Killer?
No.
Okay.
What you think, Brittany?
Okay, it don't taste like tequila.
It don't taste like it does,
It don't taste like no damn tequila.
I said it don't.
I'm talking to this nigga.
Oh.
It tastes like the one I'll be drinking. Shit.
Your boy Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
You see that?
It's not even about the death. It's just people praising his death.
Well, I'm talking about what I didn't like is how the LGBTQRS community jumped on him.
They jumped on?
Oh yeah, they jumping on him bad.
Why?
A lot of African homosexual males are hopping on him.
About what though? He wasn't
Saying that like that's how he dissed African American women and all this, da da da. You just gotta read it. You gotta go look at it.
But they was like they was talking about he was gay. So I'm shocked that they even.
How was he gay?
I'm saying.
Wait, was he gay?
No, he died. He died on top of a woman.
What?
He died on top of a woman?
Yeah, she was a nurse. So she went over there that night, and then he was complaining about chest pains. So
Don't he got a wife?
oh no, he messed around. He messed with women.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a, he he's been divorced twice.
Hand me one of those Kleenexes, please, sir.
He's been married twice.
Okay.
But they it's like they praising his death and everything. It's just,
whether I like him or not, but still let that man rest in peace. Give him, let his family mourn.
In peace.
but see, that's my thing. If you praise his death, was his message wrong? Now, I granted, like I said before, some people have a problem with the messenger because he was divorced twice, and then you talk about family and stuff, and you not married right now. So it's the messenger, but is the message wrong though?
Right, we talked about that last week.
No, I know we talked about. I said I talked about the messenger before, but we talked about him because of his death.
You know who Kevin Samuels is? Oh.
No, I don't. I don't.
All right, we're gonna get into a couple of these topics. Would you be okay with your partner being a stripper or having OnlyFans?
Hell no. No.
Why not?
Cause.
What if you met him and he was a stripper?
Well, if you're a stripper, I'm leaving you right where you are.
But I'm saying, okay, you met him at Starbucks. Y'all click off, good conversation. You'll go on a date, good date. You know, you like his vibes, you like his morals. And then when you finally figure out exactly what he do for a living, he's a stripper.
That's what I gotta put
Let's say he making 10,000. You know, he make a good 5,000 a
But I
night.
gotta cut it off because what I got is not meant for everybody.
And she know that women do too much in the strip clubs anyway.
Yeah, they sure do.
Exactly.
Okay, let's say
You can cut it off right there.
let's just say he's on OnlyFans though.
No,
He's on camera.
even that.
He's just on camera.
Females do the most.
No, but he's just on camera. He's just stroking that thing.
But like I said, what's for me is not meant for everybody on camera. So no. Hence the reason why
We do it to my nigga. Stroking and everything.
Hey, if I met a woman and she already had an OnlyFans, and like she didn't make the OnlyFans after like unless we discuss it, I think I'll be okay with it.
You talking about something like Diamond off of Players Club? And she goes,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. If you own your grown woman shit. I don't got no problems with strippers. I respect the game.
You talking about me? Oh,
I'm talking about me. I can't speak on you.
No, I thought you asked me.
You date a woman with a stripper?
I told one of my girls, you know what I'm saying? When you done, you gonna be a stripper. You gotta pour you some money in or something. You know what I'm saying?
So you would date a stripper?
Yeah, you know. I mean, they make a lot of money. As long as you won't make it a fucking career.
Right. As long as you
ain't being disrespectful.
And you ain't in the champagne room. Can't be in the champagne room.
I mean, if you up and up, but overall, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because men don't do as much as women do in the strip club.
I didn't promote those shows and I didn't seen it. I didn't seen good Christian women do something.
I know that. I'm talking about when women in strip clubs is totally different than men. I mean, they are doing all kinds of shit.
Yeah. Doing flips and shit and...
Man.
I've never been to a strip club.
You ain't?
You never been to a strip show?
I've never been none of that.
Oh,
No.
you 21?
I'm 33.
Oh, okay.
You gotta expand your horizons.
No.
No.
I'm cool.
Yeah, I don't like strip club.
I don't mind a strip club.
I mean, you know, to each his own.
You ever been to a woman strip club?
No.
You want to go tonight?
No, I don't.
Let's go tonight.
No. It's always my cousin that's trying to get me out of my
I put $1 on your forehead, let her pick it up with a bunch of cheeks.
Nah, I don't do strip clubs, business. I ain't gonna do it.
Cool.
Lame ass.
That's right.
I was just saying.
Everybody ain't into that. If I'm throwing some money, it better be somebody I know.
Why the fuck I don't want to see the motherfuckers I know strip.
I'm the most private that time. I don't need to be all nerd. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really touch you shit. Shit. All you need is that pure Hennessy and motherfucker come over and strip right now.
Well, tell them come over.
You know what I'm saying? Be a private party.
All right. Y'all you and your partner, you and your lady, you and your man, y'all finish getting nasty. Who goes gets the towel?
If you do it right, probably nobody, because we might be passed out.
Exactly.
So I was, shit.
She cannot lay there with her pH balance gonna be all the fuck off.
It shouldn't be off. It shouldn't be off. Your pH balance off when you got multiple partners.
No.
It does. You got two different many people in you. Then
Not
that goes on
even if, like, all right, if you leave
what you say about that, Brittany?
If you leave sperm, you cannot throw off your pH balance.
Who the fuck leaving sperm every night?
I say you
trying to get this motherfucker pregnant?
you ain't pulling the fuck out, is you? Hey, you ain't like you gonna pull out. I'm gonna pull out, busting your stomach, now your ass all sticky, and we just gonna lay here.
If y'all sitting there being nasty, I'm gonna just go to sleep nasty. No?
What? Go to sleep. I wish a motherfucker would just go to sleep. You better go get a towel. Somebody gotta go get a towel. We gotta clean the fuck up.
If you too tired, if you doing it right, you too tired to get up out of bed. We'll clean this shit up in the morning, or
So
somebody get the strength back.
Fuck that.
Now,
Get
you
a fucking towel.
got 5 pumps. It's probably you that need to go get the towel because she's still mad at you. So you probably need to go get that damn towel.
Hey, it's been times I had to go get the towel.
I know you did.
It's been times you had to get the towel too.
It's the walk of shame towel. You
Hey, it ain't the walk of shame. It's like motherfucker, I got mine. I got mine.
He ain't about goddamn.
Hey,
We just fucking go get the towel.
shit. Sometimes you gotta go get that towel.
You gotta get the towel. That's walk of shame right there.
Hey,
You both put yourself in a position where.
hey, it's been times I had to get the towel and get some juice.
Yep, see.
It's been some times like that.
So you just had to get the towel too?
Yeah, you gotta get all that shit.
One time, it's been a
Probably had to go cook breakfast too.
Shit, I ain't had to go cook no breakfast.
If you ain't throwing a dick right here, you just like, look at this motherfucker right here. He talking all this shit, he had all these weapons. This motherfucker ain't do shit in me.
Shit. Hey, just think about it. Sometimes.
But arthritis your dick or something. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't know about your dick.
Come on, walk, go get the towel. I don't remember the last time I went and got a towel. I'll be honest with you. I don't remember the last time. Cause I'm trying to make us all in a coma. DOA.
Fuck that. You still need to go get a towel. I don't want my dick sticking in my goddamn leg. Somebody's going to get this goddamn towel. I don't give a fuck. We've been fucking for 13 hours. Somebody's going to get this motherfucking towel. One of us.
Then won't you just have a towel by bed if it's that?
Motherfucker, sometimes you didn't know it's going to be that deep.
Hey, but you don't want to worry about a towel.
Sure, I like to be clean. What's wrong with being clean?
Shit, you gonna get in the shower and right, you gonna sniff you like, ooh, boy, you stink like a motherfucker.
No, I'm not saying. It's just to clean up, motherfucker.
Man, we're clean.
Hey, I got a 2-year-old baby. That motherfucker might come in this room any goddamn time.
You always been this way, even for kids. You always been this way. You just got this way.
Well, yeah, I do like to be clean. Ain't nothing wrong with being clean.
I'm gonna clean up after the fact.
Fuck that. I get to clean up. We got a 10-minute window.
But do you think some women might be like, damn, this motherfucker think I stink? He just hop up and get the towel all mad.
Well, before okay.
Fluids off of him?
Before.
Do you feel like that, Brittany? Motherfucker, I gotta get done. Motherfucker just go clean this stuff like, damn, do I feel stink?
Well, before.
Do you feel that mindset or what?
If that was to happen to me, yeah. I would have been, what is all that for?
Okay. Well, first of all, when I wasn't in committed relationships, I stayed with a condom, right? So condoms fucking stink. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. To me, they have a fucking stinks. The spermicide stinks. You know what I'm saying? You've been humping and jumping and pumping.
Okay, well, what about now? Motherfucker, we ain't talking about the condom. We talking about right now.
But you didn't specify if you're using a condom or not. Like, if you with somebody, this is shot to.
Okay, well, even now, even when, let's say me and my wife have a great session. One of us, hey, you gonna grab a towel? I'm gonna grab a towel. One of us gonna go get that towel.
But you just got each other's body fluids only. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but at the same time,
what?
You don't want. I want it to be clean. Give me a soap.
But that's your girl, so she.
Okay, because I want to be clean. I don't give a fuck who it is.
So you just let her know she kind of got a little smell on
my baby ain't got no smell. You got me fucked up.
I'm
you got me fucked up. I wouldn't give a fuck with your baby. Your baby, I want your baby smell.
I have had an argument like, how the fuck you clean up? You want my body? You know what I'm saying? Fluids on you or some shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you gonna wipe that shit off after this? You ain't never had that.
So you just got a dirty dick, huh? You just walk around with a crusty dick, huh?
That's my girl.
So you just walk, you done hit your girl, and you know what I'm saying?
I can always.
You ever hit a quickie real quick? You just walk around with pussy dick.
See, now quickie, that's different.
It's different.
A quickie.
I'm going nowhere. We finna go to bed now. What the fuck? I'm still you gotta go in the morning quick like, hey man, let me smell that dick before you get up in the morning or something.
What the fuck? Ain't nothing wrong with
I'm laying with my girl. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's sweaty.
We could, yeah.
That's different, but cousin, you're going to bed.
I'm gonna clean this dick, and I'm gonna give you a towel to clean that pussy.
To each his own. To each his own.
Man, this motherfucker lying, cause that's a whole argument right there.
That is not no more.
Yes, it is.
Hey, I ain't never argue with no woman about no shit like that.
Come on, man.
I would put my dick all in her sink.
So you tell me. So you tell me.
Soap.
So you tell me every time you and your wife goddamn have sex, you jump up, go get a towel.
No.
Okay then, fucking
so I might wait 10, 20 minutes later with her to go jump in the shower.
If you do it right, you gotta get your energy back first.
I just said I might wait 10, 20 minutes to go get in the shower, but I am gonna get clean.
If you do it right,
I'm gonna get clean and then lay down.
Listen, if you do it right, it's hard for you to get right up right after sex. If you do it right. Because both of you tired motherfuckers. I'm
gonna clean my dick. My mama taught me to clean my dick.
Yeah, but clean it,
I just think it's weird that you're not clean.
It's because that's if I trust my girl, it's
it's not about the fluids.
So every time you go eat, you go right to the bathroom and clean your mouth up. Brush your teeth, everything.
No.
Okay. I'm just saying. What the fuck the difference?
You
got it all in your mouth, but you ain't worried about that, but it's outside. You go, man, you know what, I got to clean this up all in your mouth, man. I'm going to lay down with all this.
You just eat it all over. You got a whole white, man, it's time to get clean.
Yeah, but it ain't.
Wake up, got crusty nuts and shit. No.
That's what the shower shit for.
That's all. It takes 10 seconds to wipe it down.
And like I said, if you do it right, you're too tired to just get right up right then and there.
I said 10, 20 minutes afterwards. You got like
10, 20 minutes, most of the time you sleep. If you do it right. You can lay there for 5 minutes. If you do it right, you straight sleep. Now, if y'all love watching cartoons and Murder, She Wrote,
who the fuck watch cartoons? You watching cartoons? weird motherfucker. Yeah, he got the Family Guy playing in the background and shit.
I got Teletubbies on in heat of the night. Shit. Y'all ain't get it right. Y'all up, hey man, let's watch the movie. Like, man, somebody upset in that area. Now, if y'all ain't going to sleep afterwards, somebody is dissatisfied. That's all I'm saying. Somebody should be tired.
All right.
Hold up, you let us think. Right? Is somebody tired?
You want to
if
get
you
tired?
do it right? No. If somebody tired, if you do it right. So you can't get the damn towel.
I don't know how far your goddamn bathroom is. My bathroom connects to my bedroom.
Mine too, but if you do it right, it's hard because you're like, man.
You roll your ass over.
No, you like, hold on, let me lay you right quick. And then next thing you know, you sleep like a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about?
Somebody gonna get this goddamn towel.
Man, fuck that tub.
You have a crusty dick.
I mean, that dick ain't all that good. You know what I'm saying?
You worry about the wrong facts.
That dick ain't all that good.
I'm a wanted commodity.
Ask audience, hey.
No, that's all. You know, fuck around. I mean, a whole bunch of bullshit.
You goddamn right.
Shit.
If you're knocking it off right on this dude, anybody gonna get a towel?
Shit, yes.
No, if you
all right, well, that's why some of y'all PS bounces off now.
No, it's not as off when you got multiple partners and shit.
Hey, and because you ain't wash your cootie cat, you gotta wash your cootie cat.
When you get multiple partners, it fucks up. You change your pH balance. That's why people pH balance.
You ain't wash your cootie cat.
No, it's not.
Some people don't even know how to wash their cootie cat right.
It don't matter. Man, that's a different thing. But if you're not getting a towel, not gonna get pH balance. That's a damn lie.
Hey, some people don't know how to wash their cootie cat.
When you get multiple partners,
it's the females and males with the multiple partners.
Hey, Sean, he said I don't even do strip clubs. Arthritis in the dick. How you supposed to have a towel ready? See, these are people. Yes.
No, I said that. No, fuck that.
Listen, but I did say some people already have the towel right next to the bed.
That's what I just said. I said you got the towel next to the bed.
Well, I'm just saying, how you even know you was supposed to get it in right? You didn't know.
I know that you couldn't get it in. How did you not know this?
You did not know you about to fuck. You laying, y'all was watching a movie.
Guess what? Trust me, I know what I'm gonna get it in. Every night. I don't know what you mean.
What you mean? Sorry, you know there's been times you didn't even prepare. You wasn't even prepared. You was just laying there. Next you know, tooted that thing going up.
Yeah, but it's there. I don't give a fuck about no towel though. I'm gonna go in. You thinking about goddamn towel?
I'm thinking about getting cleaned afterwards.
2 more pumps. I'm gonna give me a towel.
Shit.
Better get you when I get mad, cause these two the longest stay ever in my life.
Hey, it depends. Hey, you keep acting. There's another thing. You keep remember you haven't. First of all, every time you having sex, you having an A1 performance. I'm calling you a motherfucking lie.
Listen,
ain't no motherfucking way.
Listen.
Ain't no motherfucking way. Trying to fuck in. If you talk about every time you in there, you having an A1 performance. I guarantee we can get 15% saying that motherfucker either I faked one, I got him and just told me to fuck off me.
Nigga, I don't have sex all the time. Because, you know, all the time you get used to it.
It's a muscle.
No, you get used to it. You gotta, what's the point of having it if you just gonna be mediocre?
What is you worried about the fuck I'm doing? You shut the fuck up.
Podcast.
I had to know what the fuck I'm doing.
You ain't had to do none of this shit.
Why you always fucking with me?
Put that phone down for you lose that too. Listen.
Damn, you trying to say in-house shit? Damn.
Listen.
God damn.
See, most people do it out of necessity. They just do it because it's there. But over time, you get used to it. So it ain't. It's like a motherfucker say, "I love you" all the time. After a while, you get used to the word.
Doesn't mean it doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't. After, hey man, I love you. Man, fuck all that love. Show it. Show the motherfucker. Just like sex. Motherfucker will probably want to do 2-3 times after week. But then get mediocre. What the fuck I'm doing it for if I'm finna do mediocre? I can't say it for you. That's just what I feel. And you can call anybody that say, hey, Sean, put his best foot forward every night. Then we do it. But I do it like it's like the earth. Huh?
So you gave
what?
Anybody fuck Sean out there, let me know.
Hey, raise your hand.
Let me know.
Raise your hand.
Because any nigga that say he giving A1 dick any time is an A1 lie.
No, I ain't because...
Okay, so you done had a partner for a long time at one point in time. So every time you hit that man, you tell me...
It was not only one.
Right, that's the fuck I'm saying. It's not
let me ask something. Have you ever had an A1 partner?
Yeah.
And and sometimes he's mediocre.
Hell yeah!
Dang.
You ain't always
Trust
nigga.
me. He heard her mouth about it. Trust me.
Was Michael Jordan shooting 100% every time he came on the court?
What I'm saying is,
Fuck
I'm like
out
90.
here.
I'm saying my percentage is 90-some percent.
Hey, what
And
am I doing?
I don't just be out there having sex all the time.
But what I'm saying, it doesn't matter if you're out there all the time or not.
I have sex when I feel at my top. That's just me, cause that's why I got no
You
girl.
don't always know though. Shit, you gotta. Oh, okay, real shit.
What?
Let's be honest.
You know when you horny as fuck?
Let's be honest. Listen. You ever went out? You've been wanting to kick it with this girl for a minute. Y'all finally gonna kick it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go have dinner. It's a good time. Y'all get back to the crib, right? You didn't watch the TV. Now this motherfucker been hard for the last 2.5 hours. Then y'all finally go fuck. And you like, shit.
But I don't fuck on them days. I'm being honest with you. I had one come over. She dropped. I said, hold up, cause I'm not feeling horny right now. And I know I'm thinking you're mediocre.
You gotta get mediocre the first 3 times. You gotta give dope.
And I'm just saying.
You gotta get that dope.
It took me a while to get used to a motherfucker. Then I get used to it. And then I'm going hard to the paint. That's just me.
And then there's been some women that just don't know how to fuck too.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, my partners in my life, we don't really do it on a regular. So when we do it, I'm going hard to the paint. That's just me.
Raise your hand. Let me know about Sean.
Hey, raise your hand.
He'll say that nigga
Raise them up.
You gave C- dick.
Shit, I'm all living like the Holy Ghost. You got me fucked up.
You gave C- dick. That's what he said. What you think about the Johnny Depp situation?
Oh no, man, I don't get into that bullshit.
You didn't see that whole shit with his
I
wife?
know what man to her. He was on there and shit, and he slapped him twice and all that bullshit.
I don't know the wife doing all the lying, suing the nigga, doing all that. She won the first time. Fucked up his whole character. Like he been a pirate of the Caribbean.
Yeah, but
he dropped his ass.
Yeah, but then they
Then he comes to find out he didn't do none of it.
Yeah, and they want him back, and he lost $22.5 million on that.
Right.
I really don't get into that celebrity shit.
We do get it. We do talk about celebrity shit.
Not really. You do, not me. The
motherfucking conversation, the mutual motherfucking conversation.
I'm fucking mutual when you doing all the talking. I said I don't really give a fuck about it.
I just said, what was your thought process on it?
I don't have no thought process.
You didn't think it was fucked up?
It is messed up.
You thought about Cam Newton shit?
Huh?
We talked about Cam Newton. That nigga's a whole celebrity.
We talk about what he said. We want to present about him.
What the fuck? We was talking about the case then.
Yeah, and I just said that women was saying they come from the wrong messenger.
I'm talking about Johnny Depp again.
Motherfucker, you just a goddamn Cam, nigga. What you want me to talk about? Cam or
Johnny Depp?
shit? I really ain't really following Cam.
Is it because he's white?
No, it
I'm
just
just fucking with you.
it just when it comes to
Okay, you shut the fuck up then. What you think?
goddamn.
I don't know.
You didn't look at it either?
No.
You motherfuckers, woo! Woo!
Look, listen,
I said my lane, my business. I ain't worried about all that.
when you talk about rich people, I really don't give a fuck about them because I'm down here with the average people that I'm worried about.
I think I initially read like one of the articles. I was like, that's messed up, but I don't follow it.
I got all right.
Yeah, you got rich people problems. I ain't got some kind of
I
problem.
got rich people problems. I got rich people problems.
I don't give a fuck about
Okay, we got the next one. As you being friends and you have sex, can you go back to just being friends?
Fuck no. And I never put myself in that position.
You talking about friends just for benefits, or we fuck one time and we just won't fuck no more?
This is technically your question. I don't fucking know what the text you meant. I mean,
it's too
put in your context. I don't fucking know.
I mean,
I just had a conversation with somebody, and they said, we only been friends a couple times, and we're still friends. How can you go back to seeing that person in just a friend setting when y'all seen each other naked?
I just seen a lot of people naked. That's why.
because the sex probably wasn't good for one of y'all, so y'all like, fuck, we just good friends.
No, what if the sex was good, but you could just be cool with a motherfucker? You ain't never had a motherfucker.
You never be like that.
Shit.
You cannot!
Y'all so fucking weirdos.
Somebody feels gonna change. If somebody knocking somebody out the goddamn box.
Exactly.
Look, man, look.
Come on.
At one point in time,
your dick ain't all that good that you would fuck the motherfucker. Like, okay, we just back friends.
hey, look.
Come on now.
At one point in time, I had a roommate.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I could literally knock on the wall, or vice versa, and we gonna throw it back.
Okay.
She was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? And it was just that. Well, it's like we looked at, hey, I got an itch that needs scratched.
Flag on the plate.
What do you mean?
Wait a minute. So this person, your roommate, was your best friend?
Yeah, she was my best friend. She's still one of my homies.
No, see,
Still one of the homies.
See, I never crossed that line.
But
And cousin, you can relate to
but
this.
I be telling you, you need to cross that line.
Wait a minute. No.
No.
Because I feel like,
Because
with
what-
you being my best friend, I know about you. I'm not going to cross that line with you.
That's the best part because you already know what you come to the table with.
I know my best friend's a whore bag.
Okay.
But so that's why.
But it doesn't mean he's gonna be a whore back for you.
I just said this.
It doesn't mean he's gonna be a whore back for you because obviously he already.
My question is, how do they become your best friend in the first place?
They was your best friend before.
We
that.
work together.
Yeah, but see, somebody put somebody in that friend
I mean,
category.
I made that person my best friend.
Yeah, because somebody wasn't attracted to somebody.
No,
Well,
she
there's
attracted
never-
to the nigga.
What?
She attracted to the nigga.
It's because he a whore bag or something. It gotta be. It's because he a whore bag.
But he a whore bag because she ain't trying to fuck with him. So he don't fuck with
Okay,
him.
you're my best friend. Aren't you coming telling me about almost every female you to mess around and you to talk to and everything else? But I'm not gonna date somebody that.
Okay, that's why you're best friend.
That's also tried to date my female best friend.
But that's what I just said. That's why he became a friend. Most men
He
and
was my
women.
best friend before that
Yeah,
happened.
but most men and women become best friends because somebody's
There
not
was
attracted.
never an attraction between the two of us.
That's what you.
That's a
that
fucking
you know.
lie.
You listening to him?
No.
You listening to him.
I said you weren't attracted to her, right?
I wasn't, but
That's what I just said. Somebody is friends when somebody's not attracted to her.
Okay.
That's 100% true.
Okay.
She just said it. She wasn't attracted.
This is an episode of No Capping.
I wasn't capping.
I ain't capping.
I had this conversation at the bar last week. Somebody.
Why can't you fuck your best friend? Like why?
I don't want to fuck my best
Why would you not? You know.
Because most time your best friend, somebody's not attracted to somebody. That's why.
I understand that. What if your best friend is a nice looking person?
I wish I never crossed that line, though. You know what I mean? Like,
I think some best friends wasn't made to be your best friend. It was made to be more. You just put them in there. Motherfuckers be like, I can't find a
Most of your best friend is in a friend zone because somebody wasn't attracted. Now, if you cross the line, somebody like, thank God this motherfucker finally giving up something. That's why you end up fucking a best friend if you have one.
I got raped.
You really get ready if you knocking on the fucking wall.
exactly.
Not in that case. Not in that case. But in another case.
What else, man?
Another case.
Come on now.
I don't know.
I know you haven't thought about because he wasn't attracted. It was not a big deal.
Did you hit your best friend?
No.
Yes, you did, because you said it
I
was on the
wasn't-
podcast.
What? Hold on.
We sure did.
This actually became one of my best friends. But listen, we tried it. It wasn't for me. So I ain't the type of motherfucker that just throw you to the wolves and like I don't give a fuck about you type of shit. So that's how we became best friends. But I wasn't attracted.
Right.
Okay, I tried it though. I'm not gonna say
Yeah, you tried it.
It just wasn't for me. I wasn't physically attracted. So me not being a bad dude, you know what I'm saying, she called me we'd do stuff together, but I can't. Goddamn, what is that?
Really?
That's
What is that? Is that your best friend?
He's supposed to hit you.
You don't want to say make him a drink.
You ain't making one though.
But because this is mine. This is
If
mine.
platonic energy develops, you will stay in the same space.
What?
Thank you, Sean.
You said what?
You said if the platonic energy develops, then you will stay in the same space.
I'm
And you
not
can be
thinking-
cool with your best friend,
Oh.
hump him, have a good ass time. Y'all know what it is.
No, that's a damn lie. Because he said don't make it right. You know what I'm saying?
I had a platonic
Just because you say
friendship with my best friend.
If you fucking your go ahead. What you saying?
I said that's how my friendship was with my best friend. It was just a platonic friendship. There was no, we never seen each other naked, none of that. So
Because somebody's not attracted to it. Now,
But you really trying to say? Are you trying to say your best friend is not a good looking dude?
I didn't say he was ugly.
So that's attracted. What the fuck? Are you not ugly, but you're not attracted?
everybody has their
Just
preference.
because you're my best friend, I mean, oh my god, I like you. You know what I mean? Like that don't mean.
Well, hold on. Whoever said that shit?
Sean White.
All right.
Our boy Sean White. Hey, shout out to Sean White. I'm rocking my shirt tonight. You know what I'm
Okay, I
saying?
don't give a fuck about that tail. If you platonic, it's both everybody attracted to each other. Somebody's not attracted. That's why you platonic.
What?
Motherfucker.
No, that's not the truth.
It is. Most best friends, if somebody's not attracted to one another. Most best friends.
Well, are you trying to tell me there's a lot of dudes that stay in that friend zone just to wait till that boyfriend fuck up so they
Yes!
can
Yep.
So
But you know what's funny? That's how my baby daddy thought about it too.
Yes, that's how it is.
Remember?
but that's what I'm saying. So are you trying to say that person wasn't attracted to that person? And they just
What
let
I'm
him
saying
hit
is,
because
motherfuckers stay around because hopefully you fuck up and I get that window and that dough. That's how it works. Fuck up and be best friend with you, fuck. Shit, I got other shit. Like, I got girls that's good friends with me. But if that door open, they gonna run through the motherfucker.
You might run
And because last week, a friend of mine, she pointed it out. Like, damn, look at her. I said, I ain't pay attention. So if somebody open up that door, somebody gonna run in. I don't give a fuck what y'all
I
think.
don't know. My baby daddy, now ex,
You think the same way, don't
he met my best friend one time.
He was
After
jealous.
that one time,
He
he
was
was
scared.
jealous. He was
scared
very jealous.
because she was supposed to be with her best friend.
Now here we go. He met him one time and just went straight off the wall. Y'all fucking. When I'm not around, that's who you be laid up with. For real? If I wanted my best friend, how are you in the picture? If I wanted my best friend, how would we make a baby together?
But hold up.
Hey, I could be your best friend and you still
Hold
have
up.
a
No, but that's not
Hold up,
how,
let me ask you this
not how
question.
I'm built.
But let me,
I
it
didn't
don't
say
matter
you
how you
built
build,
that
but
way.
society itself. So, your best friend, when you and your baby daddy got together, was your best friend still in the picture like he was, or did he have to back off?
It's so ridiculous he was. I mean, we would call. I wouldn't wait until. I had to remember not to. I wouldn't
So
wait.
you and your
If
best
my baby
friend.
daddy was not around to FaceTime or talk to my best friend. My best friend would call and I would answer. We sit and talking on FaceTime.
Hold up, so you and your best friend just hanging out by yourself, and your baby daddy cool with that.
We never made it to that part. Because when you started making accusations, even when on Facebook talking about some more, she been screwing her best friend the whole time.
Because like I said, once you get in a relationship, your best friend gonna back off. Because I'm telling you, I don't know.
After a while, he did back off because he was starting so much drama.
Yes, because I'm being honest with you. Most best friends, I'm not saying I'm absolute everybody, but most of your best friend is somebody that somebody's not attracted to. That's how they get into that.
I guess I got good looking friends then.
No, you don't. You don't hang to motherfuckers like that.
Not no more.
Okay.
I can't hang with them no more.
Why?
Because I'm married.
Hold on. I thought they were your best friend. That's what I just said.
And some of my best
What
friends.
I just say?
Hold on. Some of my best friends.
Go ahead.
Some of my best friends are still
Go ahead,
there.
bring it. Go ahead.
So once you get in a relationship or you're married, do you feel like the
Certain relationships have to stop. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
See, that's what I just said. They ain't best friend. Because see, if you got a best friend or something, so you get in a relationship, your best friend needs to get in one, and then y'all, y'all double date. But if
and we tried that.
Huh?
And we tried to set up a double date, and my baby daddy was just so determined that no, y'all secretly got the secret relationship. And
But what you just heard what he just said.
So like, okay.
So he proved my point.
No, I'm not.
When you said when I got married, my best friends I had to back them off.
No, certain ones I had to because
What? I don't know motherfucker one.
No,
Let me want that feel.
Stacy.
Come on, man, I ain't met
Stacy,
that.
niggas, I don't give a fuck you
You
met
know
her.
what I'm saying? No, you lying, motherfucker. Everybody back the fuck off.
No,
It's a lie.
I swear to God, no.
Man, you a lie. Motherfucker back off.
Shy, you gonna get you start.
If they don't back off, it's gonna cause problems in your relationship.
No, because some motherfuckers are just your friend.
No, it ain't.
Yes, some motherfuckers are just your friend.
That's why, because what I just say is why, is the reason why.
Even if you fuck, they are just a
The
friend.
reason why motherfuckers just your friends, one of y'all is not attracted to the other.
You can fuck somebody and just be friends.
No, you can't.
Yes, the fuck you
Man,
can't.
no.
Because you don't know how to see. You got a Tinder dick moment.
No.
You don't know how to separate friends and fucking.
Man, I
soul ties. I'm not putting soul ties.
I
in
fucked my
everything.
friends for years and years. They just my friend. But somebody come with emotions and shit like that.
Sometimes when you really set ground rules, that is what it is. Sometimes when you just be honest, I swear to God, even
break ground rules.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes my ass. Name me a time a motherfucker you just fuck and they like, oh,
Man,
you know what?
swear to God,
You had no good dick.
man, look,
Motherfucker ain't break no ground rules.
look, I had motherfuckers that just was cold in a motherfucker. Like,
Hey,
I call,
hey, y'all.
hey, I'm sliding through any given
Hey,
time.
for
I'm
now,
sliding through.
We're gonna have a
It
lie
doesn't
detector test out here because this motherfucker lying.
matter. Shit.
This motherfucker
Hey.
lying.
The streets know who I is.
I don't know the damn
Shit.
because that's a goddamn lie.
I was, look,
If you doing good dick, motherfuckers breaking ground rules, fuck what you talking
man,
about.
look.
Brittany, is
You-
that right or right?
I swear to God, this is what I.
I'm not even a woman.
No,
I'm gonna give you-
I'm gonna give you some real shit. When I started being honest with the females instead of lying to them, that's when I felt like it went 30 times, it went 70 times better. Instead of me like, oh, I ain't got no girl.
We not talking about
no,
that.
no, listen. So then these motherfuckers stopped tripping so much. They knew what the fuck they was getting into.
Hold on. Time out. You going on sex spot?
No, I'm talking about.
No. You going with sex partners and best friends. Them two different things.
But even while I was
you're not lying to your best friend.
I was being real with my best friend. I just want to fuck.
Hold on, that's not your best friend.
Yes, she was my best friend.
Come on, man. Listen. What is a friend? Let's go with it. What is the best friend? You don't go around fucking your best friend.
I gonna fuck you.
Okay, so that's
But you ain't got no coochie.
But that's the equation right
You got
there.
coochie?
That's the friend.
You got coochie?
That's when you say friend, right?
You got coochie?
When you fucking,
You got coochie?
that's
Do you have
over. That's
coochie?
over friendship.
Do you have a coochie?
That ain't
Do
friendship.
you have a coochie?
Motherfucker.
If you had a coochie and you was attracted and we
We
was
friends,
cool,
motherfucker. Nigga.
you know what I'm saying? And we was cool and shit, we was
Oh
chilling.
my God, I
You know what I'm saying?
feel.
We was chilling and shit. And
Once you start
and you
fucking-
want some of this dick?
once you start-
said
once you start
yeah.
fucking your
It was-
supposedly
it was
best
listen,
friend.
It's a go. It's a go.
Y'all ain't friends.
No, we still gonna be friends.
No, you're not.
I will deck your ass up.
Y'all
I will deck your ass. No,
Y'all
we're not
fuck
friends.
buddies.
Hey, all right, shit. Text me later.
Y'all
I'll tell you about your whole homie.
Y'all fuck buddies. Y'all fuck buddies.
No. Sometimes you just don't know how to separate shit. Because motherfuckers think
Y'all
they're
ain't separate shit. You put friendship on top.
No.
Come on, man.
We fucked. We still homies. This is what it is.
Come on, man. You're a damn lie.
Yes, it's not a lie. We fucked. We just homies though.
What's
So-
your definition of a friendship?
A friend, motherfucker, really?
Yes, because you put two together.
I'm not-
Friend and friendship.
I'm not.
If-
no, I just said you could.
Me and you are friends.
Yes, we are.
Okay, me and you friends, right? Now, if you got a girl as a friend and y'all fucking, that's two totally different type of situations.
Not necessarily.
Come on, man.
Not necessarily.
Okay, then why do, if you did a
I got a fuck
Why
buddy.
do-
I got a fuck buddy that's a complete
Hold on,
stranger.
hold on.
I just met her at the bar.
Hold on.
I fucked her. Boom. We
Why
can't.
do- why-
We just text each other when we want to fuck. That's a fuck buddy.
Hold on, answer this question. Why do when you get a serious relationship, your platonic friends got to kind of back off? Because your
platonic
partner,
friends, they
your
gotta
partner
back-
feels some kind of way. But listen, if you just friends, why when you get a serious relationship, that friend got to really back off? Okay, but if we just friends, like, okay, if your girl, hold on, if she got a great girl,
if it's just
that's
a friend, if it's just a friend that you fucked, and there's no disrespect, she doesn't have to back off. Where you have to back off is the disrespect or insecurities.
they go back off because it fucks up relationship. My friend ended up getting married, and after she got married, I had to back off because it does fuck up a relationship. You just said it fucked up yours because your baby dad was acting insecure and everything. But if it was a girl, he would have been okay with it. So why is it when you friends with opposite sex, it fucks up what?
See,
Well,
this is
I'm not talking about in general, it does. It fucks it
I
up.
got the other.
Why
I'm
does
pretty sure you got women out there that don't like the fact that, you know,
hell yeah. They don't like
you
the fact.
believe if the person I start dating or we're together, I'm not going to trip on you because you're
Thank you,
my
Sean.
best friend.
What?
If that person,
What do you say?
I read the comments. That's all.
if that person,
Man, I don't get done what he's saying. He got his opinion, which he can't back up with no motherfucking fact that a lot of motherfuckers with platonic friends, when you get a serious relationship and they still around like they are, it causes problems. I'm getting damn he agrees with you, don't mean y'all right.
It only causes problems if there's disrespect.
No, it's
If there's no
not.
but if
disrespect,
there's no disrespect on the person still accepts, then what do you do?
he's just an insecure.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Most majority
is.
Listen, most majority of people are like that. We are in a hookup culture.
No.
No, hold on. I'm in a hookup culture. Yes or no? Normally when you grow up, hold on. Normally when you grow up,
I gave you a point.
Normally when you grow up, you actually fuck somebody that's close to you. I said, no, I ain't saying you might be a number. But most of the time you grow up, like when you start having sex, you normally fuck somebody close to you. They've been around you for a while. Yes or no?
I lost my virginity to a 6-year-old girl I never met.
Come on, man.
So no.
You talking about you, I'm talking about in general. We mostly fuck people that we close to. Like, you've been to school, you know, like in high school, you've been to school with and you've been known for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. So, people mind, okay, well, if your friend get an opportunity, they gonna take it and fuck. Because if we get into it, you gonna run to this motherfucker, and he gonna try to take advantage of the situation. So you said
how are we getting into the relationship part of it? I just said two friends can fucking still be friends.
I'm not saying that, but over time somebody gonna come up with feelings. You can't just fuck and go back to normal.
Yes, you can. No, if you stick to the fuck, if I'm only calling you to fuck, I only call you to fuck because I know you got good sex, I know it's clean, and and vice versa.
Hold on, that ain't a friend no more.
Yes, it is.
You said I only call you to fuck.
No, I'm only calling you to fuck because
listen. You just said we're best friend. You just said y'all best friend, but now you only call him just to fuck. You taking the friendship out of it. No. So we were hanging out when you talking about that.
I'm still gonna call you for advice.
Man, how? You just said I'm only gonna call you to fuck.
I said, but when I'm calling you, man, shut up.
See what I'm saying?
I'm calling you to fuck. Hey, best friend, I'm calling you to fuck. Best friend, you wanna fuck? Hey,
is that still
no best friend? That's my best friend. Yes, it is.
Once you cross the line,
yes.
it's not a best friend no more.
Yes, still my friend.
No,
it's not.
Y'all fucking.
You just said I only called just to fuck. You just said
I called you to fuck.
Okay, then you said I only called just to fuck.
Your best friend?
No.
Huh?
And that's still your best friend?
Hell
what?
No.
I'm still my best friend.
Man, you ain't making sense. That's a fuck buddy now. I only call you to fuck.
One of them still my even my wife gives him gave massages to and everything. So yeah,
man,
she
just lying. Man, I don't believe that.
She was just the fuck.
You have to prove that shit. You lying your ass off.
Nigga, I can prove it.
You goddamn lie. You ain't hanging with nobody like that. You lying. And y'all just be fucking and shit.
No, nigga. I said before when we was just kicking it. Man. Not when I was in no fucking relationship.
Come on, man.
But if she still
tell me something. Said since he come in and shit, put it like this: when you have a best friend of opposite sex and you get in a serious relationship, what happened to that friend?
My female best friends that it was
that
have kept respect, they still around. The motherfuckers that didn't have respect, did move to the side.
That ain't got to do with respect.
But you asked me a question, I just gave it to you.
Yes,
it was.
No, I don't believe that.
Because if they was fucking with me, they was fucking with me regardless.
I don't believe that.
I don't give a fuck what you believe.
I've been a couple of parts. I ain't never seen your best friend pop up. Hey! I've been a couple of them motherfuckers. I don't remember your best friend popping the fuck up.
How many motherfuckers you remember?
It don't fucking matter.
You shut the fuck up.
It don't matter.
You can't even tell who was
ain't nobody popped the fuck up, so this motherfucker lying. Ain't no motherfucker popped up. And I don't give a fuck who wanna come in and agree with him. Prove your fucking point. If you say I can keep my best friend.
You just said, well, ain't nobody popped in the comments about your dick.
She just proved it. No, because ain't nobody on there.
Who just proved what?
That she said when she had a best friend, her baby daddy was insecure and felt some kind of way.
Her baby daddy insecure about any man.
That's something. But you think that motherfucker, so ain't that trash. But listen though.
That's beside the point.
I'm just saying.
Trust me, if I know now, if I would have knew what I found.
Okay, so
I knew then. So my motherfucker would have been sitting at Applebee's.
So why are people reaching around me like?
What's up? Because
he was cool.
For how long?
And I'm not gonna lie, we rushed it, and that's on me and him. But at the same time, if I'm bringing something to you and I'm talking about my best friend,
like I do my female best friend, and you didn't speak the fuck up until you met me, that it was an issue, my nigga, there's a problem with you yourself.
How long y'all got before you got married? I mean, got pregnant.
It happened really quick. That's why I said it was rushed. But at the same time, if you knew that was a deal breaker, I could have raised my baby by myself. You chose to stay.
Yeah, because you forcing two
I didn't
people.
force nothing.
No, I'm just saying two people are forced together because of the baby.
No, he didn't have to stay.
I understand
He didn't have
that,
to stay.
but,
He
you know,
chose to.
I get that.
But what
part.
you're not gonna do, you're not gonna go out on social media and lie on me and my best friend because you're insecure because you came into this thing cheating.
Yeah, we not.
But listen, having a best friend does cause a lot.
That's
of
my
problems.
best friend. Go back to.
I've been personally involved where a lot of insecurities run.
We're gonna go to this next subject.
I like this motherfucker.
I know, but we've been on this one.
I like this.
We're gonna go into
Yeah.
Yeah.
why.
What?
Why is it harder to date as you get older?
Motherfuckers don't know how to date.
I just want your number, send me some pictures, and let me get you in the bed.
You say what?
That's how much.
That's how it is now.
You say what?
They don't know how to date.
Come on, man. Y'all just what? So that means everything. Well, most of y'all don't know how to date. When y'all just rushing shit, I ain't getting to know
You said
people.
when you get older. I'm not talking about my situation.
I'm not saying that. I'm talking about that's
But
how
people
I like
don't
to
know how to date. They don't.
People don't want to date. It's just hookup culture. I'm gonna go out with you, fuck, see how the dick is, see how the pussy is, and then we relationship. That's just how the world is right now.
Maybe y'all don't know how to communicate as much.
People don't communicate.
People don't know how to.
If you can't make a motherfucker have a conversation with you, then your conversation.
Well, why do I
is
gotta
like
pull teeth to get you to talk? If you're
Listen.
trying to date me,
I'm not saying.
I'm just saying in general.
Listen,
I never had a problem having a good conversation with people. So
Wait, man, you talking about with people? You ain't talking about people you date. That's
even
different.
people I dated.
No, it ain't.
Now, I know, but in the first 2 weeks, I know pretty much everything I would need to know within the first year about shit.
Shit, no.
Shit. Because I ask questions. I'm asking
people.
questions. I don't give a fuck about your favorite number. I ask questions. I want to know what you've been through. I'm actually having general conversation. I want to know, I know your favorite couple sexual positions and what you like even before I touch you. Because these are things I need to know before I touch you, as me being a grown man. I need to know,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? And if I think I'm going to come over here and do a whole jackrabbit and that ain't what you into.
You agree with that, Brittany? You agree with what he said?
I mean, you should know stuff like that.
No, but this is the thing. This is what I found out. Women don't mind getting questioned, but they really don't question the man.
Oh, I'm a interrogate you.
I'm not saying that. It just, a lot of times, women don't mind what he just said, the questioning part.
Mhm.
But when it comes to them questioning us, they don't do that. They don't do that. You ever heard it said that men get more when he's more quiet? You read that?
Say it one more time.
Like, when men dating, if they say too much, it scares the woman off. You have you read that lately on
I
internet?
haven't.
Yeah. So women don't mind a dude question them. They answer the question, but then when the question do, it actually go far fucking left.
I see, it's been a long time, but I didn't see like back then like it was like a free flow. Like I question you question me, or I rebuttal your question. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good with having like people feel comfortable talking to me because.
But I done talk to women and I'm asking them shit and they're like, "Don't be fucking with my brain." I'm like, this is the whole purpose of me even getting to know you.
Right, but I wouldn't even talk to nobody like that. Like,
No, but I got a friend last week, and I'm like, damn. In the beginning, you a normal phone call. She was like, well, you come on. I'm not used to a motherfucker that talk. Women out there like dudes just don't really talk. They ain't talking about shit. They can't hold a conversation. You ever heard that? See, it ain't like a blind.
I'm not saying, but I'm
No,
just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm not.
I'm going from my standpoint being single. You go from standpoint you've been married for 82 years. I'm just saying. It is a different standpoint I'm going by. I've talked to a lot of women. And a lot of them say, well, they don't know how to have a conversation. They don't know how to do X, Y, Z. So that's why dating is kind of hard. And then
I think dating is only hard when you can't pick somebody's interest. I just
you don't really know
because but I'm saying like think about when you don't know somebody, you're like shit. When you get to know somebody, that's just the fun part. That first 3-4 months of dating somebody, that's just the fun part. Yeah. So you start you remember when you first hear a motherfucker fart in front of you, you get to laugh and shit. Let that motherfucker fart in front of you in a year. You're like, you dirty motherfucker.
That wasn't a bad
Right. That same fart is in 4 months Well, it ain't the same priority to eat her ass.
First of all, people ain't dating 4 months no more. They date for 2-3 days, 2-3 dates, and then they fucking, and then they ain't there in a relationship.
Nigga, I was gonna probably fuck the first night. That doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, most people, it's not just dating no more. People ain't just dating. They just, I took your ass on 2-3 days. We do some fucking, and then we there in a relationship. I'm just going on how it is now.
Well, shit.
If
If I had a date right now, I'd probably be fucked up.
I'm saying
I'd probably just be a whore.
I'm saying you rarely meet motherfuckers just dating to be dating.
Because I don't want to date to just date. If I'm dating you, I'm dating you to get to know you.
But everybody don't date with a purpose, though.
You're right, they don't.
Everybody.
Well, what's the fucking purpose of that?
I'm just saying, don't nobody sit down like, hey,
well, I'm asking y'all because y'all single.
okay, I'm gonna tell you. Most people don't sit down like, hey, I'm looking for X, Y, Z, and that's how I'm dating. Most people don't do that. Most people go on a couple days, ask a couple questions, fuck a little bit, then we together. Then we find out later on what's really your intentions and shit. After we did all this other shit. That's how people date nowadays.
But I'm just saying, all right. So when you take a chick out, you go out to dinner, right? And fellas, stop taking women to movies. It's a horrible fucking date. I don't know why we don't understand that. Just do not take a woman to a fucking movie for a date. Unless it's your girl, it's different.
Yeah, because you can't talk. You can't talk and shit. You're just looking at the movie.
But I think, okay, so you dating a girl.
Quiet. Yeah.
Okay, y'all go out to dinner.
So I date different, but I'm answering this.
I'm asking you.
Go ahead.
You go out to dinner. Dinner goes good, food goes good, conversation goes good. Then you're like, hey, you want to go out for some drinks? I'll go out for some drinks.
Mm-hmm.
That all goes good. She actually come back to your house. You ain't horny though. You ain't horny. Now, she come back to your house. You know you ain't horny. You know you're not about to give A1, so you're not doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in that woman's mind, you can give her a complex because a lot of dudes might not turn her down.
And you're right, but see, I'm different. So
Are you gonna explain to her why you not doing it?
Yeah, I have. Recently, let's cut all the other shit out. They just come straight back to the house. But I stopped letting people come back to the house because they thinking I'm about to do something or not. Because I don't just. First of all, like I said before, I don't know your fucking hygiene. I don't know if you got diseases. So I'm not just jumping in bed because every other motherfucker just fucks you. I don't get down like that. And I want to get to know you. See, I said if our personality clash and shit like that. So me dating as I get older, I think more outside of the bedroom than a lot of people. So that's why it's hard for me to date as I get older. And then my standards is totally different too. Like
standards should be better as you get older.
But but as you get older, the people around your age bracket have fucked your life up so bad. You're like, God damn.
And some of them,
I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying the ones I run into. Have so many kids. They smoke weed, cigarettes, just do the uppermost, and I don't smoke nothing. So my standards and the way I date, it's just hard to date. Like, God damn.
What do you feel about dating now?
I don't know. It's different. I mean, I done been on a couple of dating sites and.
Why is it so hard just to meet people like we used to meet people? In the clubs and the bars.
Because you can go on the internet and pick a
Starbucks.
motherfucker.
And
validated on.
I want everybody to know I've been in Starbucks for the second time now, and Starbucks, I can see how you get addicted to that shit.
And like that shit's been. And
man,
like I said,
you see the motherfucking cake pops? You had them cake pops?
I ain't been in
Cake
that.
pops is bomb.
Man, them cake pops bomb. And
Ah.
that strawberry, it's like a refresher. It's a weird ass name afterwards, but you get that shit with the lemonade.
Oh, the strawberry. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
I got money. I got money. Listen, crack.
That shit got crack in it. I know crack,
Listen.
and that got crack in it.
People, it's easy. People want easy, instant relationships. Don't nobody want to work that shit no more.
But at the beginning of a relationship shouldn't feel like work. It should be fucking fun. Like, y'all should be like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
That's when you tickle a motherfucker in the car. You
People
like,
do.
Hey, y'all put too much shit at the beginning.
People do so much until they get to the bedroom. Well, I'm gonna go on these dates. I'm gonna do this and X, Y, Z. Up until the point I get to Why a relationship easier before sex than after sex?
I didn't have these problems when I was fucking.
No,
I swear to God, I didn't have these problems.
Man, fuck out of here. But listen,
Maybe you ain't giving that quality dick that you think
man,
you give.
I'm getting all kind of quality.
Maybe because then it should be easy after you get quality.
No, it's crazy.
But a lot of women is not getting quality.
Listen to me.
Believe it or not.
When
It
you
should be
giving up,
easy.
hold on. When you giving up quality, you want more of that man, that person's time, and you want to control more. And if you're not doing what motherfucker want, it causes problems. And you saying it's not, you crazy as fuck. You think you just give out quality dick and the motherfucker like, oh, you know what? You gonna do you, James, shit. I ain't worried about bitches all in your face. I ain't worried about none of that shit.
Hey,
So that's what you telling me. Quality dick just let you roam through this motherfucker free.
hey, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want.
Man, you
what the fuck
crazy.
I
That
want.
dick ain't quality.
I'm gonna do what the fuck I want.
Cause most motherfuckers getting quality dick wanna clamp you down.
Hey,
So your dick, you just skipping all through down and shit.
I've been clipped.
Tipping on motherfucking pure Hennessy all through this motherfucker.
I've been clipped a lot of times.
Grabbing the motherfucker.
I've been clipped a lot of
Man,
times.
come grab the motherfucker. If you got quality dick, you ain't none of that shit going
I've
on.
been clipped a lot of times.
Come on, man. Listen, women. Motherfucker with quality dick can just skip through time do the fuck you want to do.
Hell yeah! I swear to God.
Crazy.
Hey, look, first of all, I don't even want to throw shots out. I don't even want
Is that true? Run through this motherfucker.
Look,
Do
I
what the fuck
swear
you
to
want to
God.
do.
Hey, look, I know a lot of fellas that's in town that straight whores we tell our buddies, hold on, listen. We tell our buddies of so many of these motherfuckers, and we've had the same rosters and all types of shit, and it's, motherfuckers will know.
Because you ran through a motherfucker.
I'm not talking about that.
Then what you talking about?
A motherfucker let you know what it is, where you can come and go as you please.
Nah, come on,
Do you
man.
can hit one of they
Come on,
homegirls?
now.
You still can hit. Like, Sean, your definition of your quality, I'm talking about, I've done some of the most darkest shit.
Let's go to the source. Let's go to the motherfucker.
Okay, she's a different type of woman.
That's not my point. I'm just talking about women.
When you giving quality, you giving quality. Like, I swear to God, a motherfucker will want you and know you did some doggish shit because they know what you come with. They know what you come with. You done some old foul shit, but they know you come with quality dick and they accept some shit like that. Period. Motherfucker, that's period.
Most of them are accept shit if you take care of home.
No, nigga, I will take care of home. Straight thought, nigga, straight bop nation. I'm coming through giving dope dick, breaking your goddamn back. Then next week you might find out I cracked your homegirl. You still gonna let me come back and crack you. Oh, you got a nigga? I don't give a fuck when that nigga slide through. I'm gonna slide back. You still gonna let me crack because I'm giving quality.
Come on. First of all, you got your motherfucker here.
Yeah,
I'm right
because
here.
you ain't got you.
I'm right, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm right,
Yeah.
motherfucker. And most women that does that, it's drama.
I don't give a fuck about that.
So it's not really about you. It's just they love drama. So if she know you doing X, Y, Z out here,
or she love the quality,
it's not really quality.
or she love the
Some
quality.
motherfuckers just been fucked over so much and a lot of trauma, so they accept bullshit.
Oh, hell no.
I'm not saying you.
I know.
Hell no.
It depends on the woman and how the
That's
woman.
what I just
Hey,
said.
but real shit. If you, as a woman, you didn't know this motherfucker that did some foul shit, but you know this motherfucker gonna break my motherfucking hips later on. You would accept some shit. Get the fuck out of here. Every woman will. Not every woman, but when you a motherfucker bringing quality dick,
I'm not.
You
You
know what I'm saying?
said my point. What I just said was, with quality dick, you just not skipping through the fucking.
yes, the
street
fuck you
and do
is.
the fuck you want.
Yes, you is.
Nah.
Because you know that motherfucker still gonna accept you because she know what you bring back to the table.
You still missing.
Period.
I'm saying what I'm saying is motherfucker.
That's how. Why is the motherfuckers that's whores that got quality dick got so many hoes out here?
That's not what I just said.
Why? Because the motherfuckers gonna accept it.
But then they want to sit and try to cover it up. And
Right.
then they get called
Right.
out.
That's
And they
what
want to put the script
Right, that's why I said when I learned to start being honest with females, that's when everything started working out 10 times. That's when motherfuckers stopped. That's when motherfuckers stopped just showing up to my house, busting windows out. When I started being honest, when I was lying these hoes, that's when they was doing the most. Because now I'm playing with their heads, I'm playing with their emotions. When I was like, look, bitch, I'm coming through the fuck. Come through.
Hold on.
That's when it worked out 10 times better in my business.
Hold on. Tell me. I win a rap battle because you yell like a son, bitch. Listen.
Yeah, nigga, battle on, nigga. Bars dropped.
It's not dropped.
Bars drop, nigga. I'm just being honest.
I didn't fuck motherfuckers, and I kept it 1,000. But once I left them alone and all that, then that's when the problem come in because of what I was taking off the table. Now most motherfuckers deal with you, and they say that women deal with guys that got multiple women, and then they think they try to make you their number one priority, so they do whatever it takes.
Or they just know what they getting.
What?
Or they just know what they getting.
They know you ain't about shit.
But they know they about to get their needs met. That's all that fucking matter. This nigga ain't worth shit, but he about to knock my ankles loose.
This how women. He
ain't shit, girl. I know this nigga ain't shit. That's why it be two girls like this. Girl, Eric about to come through. That nigga ain't shit. I know that nigga ain't shit. But girl, he about to break my motherfucking back. And he might give me a couple dollars. He might
Hold on, Brittany. Answer this question. A lot of women think like this. You can't get a good man and a good dick in the same person.
That's not.
Hold up, listen to me.
That's not true.
I'm not saying that you're not.
You just said it.
I said, hold on. I said a lot of women think like this. I didn't say I'm true. Listen to the question, y'all on this fucking industry. I said most women think like this. You cannot get a good man and good dick in the same person. Most good dick come from ain't shit ass nigga. I'm saying it's not true or not. I said, do most women think like that?
Most of them probably do think like that.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's true or not. I'm just saying. A lot of women say you can't get a good man and a good dick on the same person. I know, but they say most good dick come from an ain't goodness ass nigga. That's why they put up with shit because this nigga ain't about shit, but I know he's gonna drop good dick off.
But that's what I'm telling you.
What? What you saying?
What I'm saying is, when I was in these streets, boy,
That's great.
when I stopped lying, I was being truthful.
I'm not saying
I was dropping QD off regardless.
Listen,
But me dropping QD off and lying is what had these motherfucking hoes emotionally and mad at
Ready
me.
to knock his ass out.
But when I started being real to these motherfuckers, it was 30, 40, and 50 times, 60 times better. When I was saying, look, can I slide through the fuck? Instead of, hey, baby, I'm trying to come and chill.
It's
No, but I'm saying, that was the whole conversation. I would call, can I come through the fuck?
Listen, the line
That motherfucker respected me 10 times more than
the line is assault. That anybody, you and some of my challenges, I know it's a fucking lie. It's not really a lie. It's just be honest with you. What you're saying is stupid as fuck. That's what motherfuckers get mad at. Cause I get mad at like motherfuckers. The line is just stupidity. Just keep it honest.
I heard you was fucking so-and-so, buddy.
No, but it's just
hold on, this is the concept. But I heard you was fucking with so-and-so. I ain't fucking with none. I don't know who you talking about. Knowing the whole time, I know exactly who she talking about.
Yeah.
Now,
because she got the evidence, and when she asked the questions, she didn't want to see if your dumb ass
we
will
didn't
lie.
have the evidence yet, but she was in the process.
But what I'm saying is,
but then when I was
you
like,
lying is private when you're lying, and most motherfuckers know you lying.
back in the day, that's what the big homies saw. Shit.
Most people know you're lying, and then you in with some stupid ass lies. That's when the problem come in at. But when you tell you say it got better after you stop lying, but you still doing the same shit. So it's not as bad about the action, it's about the stupidity ass lying.
Right. But that's
okay. So you got
that's what I'm saying. It goes back to even friends. If you just being real, you gonna be it's good.
But you taking out what I'm saying, the best friend and the regular friend, right?
My best friend is so.
Come on, man, ain't your goddamn best friend.
They your best friend. You probably wanted your best friend.
No.
You probably wanted your best friend. She didn't want your ass, huh?
All my friends I could have gabbed, but I just choose not to. I wasn't attracted.
Me and my best friend, we just been A1 from the day one. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
so
listen.
She tells
me. There's a lot of fabricated stories today, but listen.
Ain't no fabrication.
Listen, but you answer that question. Have you heard that she said maybe that women think that you can't get a good dude and good dick in the same person?
I said I don't believe in that.
I'm not saying I know it ain't true because I'm one, but what I'm saying is, so me and my friend were laying in bed and it's this dude named TCIK.
Wait. Huh? Pause. What? You just said you and your friend TC was laying in the bed.
No, motherfucker. I said,
dude, that's what
listen. Me and his friend was laying in the bed, and then TC, I kill you.
I kill you. Come on the phone. He's like, you can't get 3 things good in a man. And she's like, I agree with that. So she's telling me women think this way.
Her
And then,
dumb ass shit.
hold on, then we did something, said, oh, that's a goddamn lie.
Her dumb ass thought that way.
No, it ain't. A lot of women think like that. Like last time, old girl was like, all men cheat. You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay then. So I'd rather put up with a motherfucker that cheat with good dick than a motherfucker with bad dick.
At one point in time, all of us did cheat.
No, the fuck we didn't.
You ain't never cheated.
No.
Oh yeah, you ain't never cheated.
No, I don't
What's
believe
your
that.
in a relationship?
Why the fuck I didn't
I
cheat?
never cheated on nobody.
You ain't never cheated on nobody.
Why the fuck I'm in a relationship where I can just do the fuck I want to do as a single
But
man?
to this day, I've been told that to you all the time.
I didn't cheat it.
I've never cheated, and to this day I've been told that I cheat all the time.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you can't put everybody in category. I mean, fuck, I'm cheating for.
I ain't chasing nobody, Dre. Shut the fuck up.
If I gotta cheat on you, I'm leaving you before I decide to do it.
Yeah, my point is, I can do the fuck I want to do as single. What's the point of a
Exactly.
relationship? What the fuck is the point of getting a relationship and
It's
cheat on this
cool that
motherfucker?
you
Be in a relationship to turn and cheat on you. Why are we together?
They got, look, I don't condone it anymore. I had to grow up.
That's not my
But
point.
one
You
point
just
in
said
time-
one point in time,
at one
everybody
point in
cheating.
time, it was shit, hell yeah.
Nigga, I can go do the fuck I want to do as a single man. I ain't gotta answer nobody.
Exactly, yeah.
But I gotta jump on and hear your motherfucking mouth because you know I'm not doing fuck shit. Why put myself through all that stress? But I can go blow back down.
Hennessy. I'm talking shit. Hell yeah, talking bad shit. I'm gonna meet you after this.
In the alley? We'll meet me in the alley.
Hey, you meet TC in your bed, nigga, like you said.
You get it all fucked up. That is kicking in like a motherfucker.
Me and TC was
No,
at
it
the
ain't. We
bed.
looking at
That
TC.
is smooth though.
Smooth as motherfucker. Yo, you got this full of ice on it?
It don't taste like nobody tequila. Because if it's tequila, any sort of
I don't
tequila,
know.
won't
Everybody
taste
knows I hate tequila.
But see, without the bill, what's the tequila you
But
had?
I did buy 2 tequilas down there.
What's the tequila you had though?
I've had Don Julio. You know, everybody had Jose Cuervo. Everybody had
Jose Cuervo ain't real tequila.
Well, Jose Cuervo was what I was drinking when I was a little young.
That's not real tequila.
Casamigos?
I done had Casamigos. It's another one that starts with a C. Is it
Jamaican oil.
Cameron? Am I saying that right?
Cam Newton?
No.
I think we got a couple more topics.
Yeah,
We can
come on. Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
so you saying all your friends agree with you on what you've been saying since you on the comments?
Yeah, 'cause
My
I can't
friends.
see none of the comments.
No, I'm talking about this motherfucker.
I can't see none of the comments when I go on the line.
Why wise want?
See, look, I don't see none of the comments. Oh, that one.
Why
I
is
was
what,
just not
motherfucker?
watching.
Why is what, motherfucker?
Oh no, motherfucker! I was trying to do 6 things at once. Shit.
Motherfucker, just read. I know reading is fundamental.
Why wives want their men to pay all the bills but want half in a divorce?
Wait a minute, what?
Why do wives want their men to pay all the bills but want half? I don't know.
I
What you think?
don't believe in divorce, so I believe in one of us got to die. Cabo.
So if your wife cheated, you just gonna stay in it? She had an affair, you just gonna stay in it?
Like I said, when I said I do, we're gonna have to figure out a way. I don't believe in divorce.
So y'all just gonna separate?
I didn't say that. We're gonna have to figure it out. To death do us part. Richer, health, and poor.
Right.
No, you're not gonna keep cheating on me. You know, you might have cheated on me
What?
once.
I'm fuck you up.
I said
Yeah,
affair. I ain't say cheating. I said motherfucking affair.
Hey,
Yeah.
cheating is cheating.
No, I'm talking about
Nah,
cheating.
affairs are different.
Affairs are a long going motherfucking thing.
She might have loved that nigga.
Yeah, what the fuck you talking about?
He might have put
Cheating
in her,
affair totally different.
right? He might have put it in her booty a couple times. A whole affair.
Because I've been reading stories where the wife would do more with the affair partner than she would do with the married, because you know it's like something different and
Exciting, fun.
Yeah, and then
And I have been that person, so
This one.
I.
Let's see.
Camarina?
Yeah.
Look at you motherfuckers. Y'all all on the phone, we all on the podcast.
Well, motherfucker, when we doing both, shut your ass up.
Tell y'all motherfuckers cousins and shit, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
I don't, but I really don't. I believe, that's why I think what's so wrong with people getting married now. Y'all motherfuckers take that party. Motherfuckers just want to do that party and not really commit to those vows.
That's what
Like,
they married.
Huh?
That's probably why I ain't never married.
Right, but I'm saying I look at the like because you said this shit for your
Do
mama,
you see yourself
your
getting
grandma.
married at all?
I wanted to, but people don't take vows.
You said you
serious.
wanted
I
to.
want to marry my baby mama, but she did some fuck shit. So
But do you see yourself
You
as
ever
husband
see
material
you-
right now?
no, I get it. I'm
Do you
saying,
see yourself as husband
listen,
material right
listen.
now?
Yes, but if I could find a partner like what you just said, you take them vows to the utmost extreme. Most people want to get married just to say they married. People just want to have a fucking ring or some shit.
In that party.
Yeah, but if I can find somebody that think like that, we're gonna figure this shit out, and we're gonna make it work, right?
But then at the same time, I think a lot of people are each other's worst fucking enemies when it comes to really finding love because she ain't tall, she got too many kids, she smoke, but that motherfucker.
But it's like nowadays,
But I'm
who
saying,
don't?
when you motherfuckers don't know that motherfucker
Don't
heart, don't know their soul,
Hello.
it takes all that.
I do.
Yes, I'm smoke. Because I gotta ask you, so I don't want my
I
partner.
mean, I got asthma too.
Yeah, I can't
She
do
does
that.
smoke cigarettes.
No.
I'm talking about cigarettes.
No.
I'm talking about I can't stand cigarette smoke.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. Like motherfuckers, like even like when the Captain Samuel thing you sent me. Well, I want a man that's 6'3". Well, how tall are you? I'm 4'9". You know what I'm saying?
But women always have hella fine preference.
But I'm saying, when you drop your fucking preference and let your heart just be out there, and let a motherfucker love you, you know what I'm saying? The way my wife.
But you know what they say when you do that? Some people say if they do that, they feel like they settle it.
Settle it? No.
I'm not saying.
I'd rather settle for happiness and love and have a motherfucker there, but day in and day out, than to have the baddest bitch with the, you know what I'm saying, that don't really give a fuck, just there because it's a good ride right now.
They feel like they sell it. We was talking to a chick like 54 the other day, and she said, "Well, I haven't reached my preference. I haven't met the man that knocks me out. So I'd rather die alone than settle for a motherfucker."
Oh, I can understand that too to a point.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, people have what you think that is made for you might not be made for you because you didn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
When you really sit down, when you really look at what love and marriage is, God made that person for you. And a lot of motherfuckers don't accept it and be like, "Oh, this my friend," or this. This motherfucker wasn't made to be your friend. I was made to be there for you. I was made there to build with you.
So what made you get mad since you said you feel
Mine's had
slanging little dick? You know what I'm saying?
Well, first of all, I started getting older, and I stopped slinging dick a little bit. I was slinging dick more exclusively. I was still getting slung, but I had a motherfucker came in and showed me a whole different light of a person.
Yeah, but my thing is, if you have multiple, how is it you get
this motherfucker made sure I knew exactly what the fuck she had. When motherfuckers came and talked a good game, this motherfucker made sure I know. Look, I'm here, 10 toes, all the way with you.
So you remember? Hold on. So we talked the other night. So I was telling you. So she come in and doing stuff automatic without even telling, right?
Yeah.
You remember I had a conversation? Yeah, because I'm like, I tell people when you get with me.
Let's ask this woman. Wait,
What's going to ask her?
Brittany, you go over a man's house. You stay the night. He happens to leave at 5. You gotta work at 7. You get up. What's the first thing you do?
I'm getting ready for work.
Okay, and then what do? You lock the door. You just leave.
Lock the door and we'll go to work.
You make up the bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna make up the bed. I mean, whatever.
I make up the bed.
Do you do stuff in a man's life automatic, or do he gotta say something to you?
I'm gonna do it automatically.
That's why I'm telling him, like, I'm more attracted to the person that you want me to do. I tell women, you want me to do shit for you automatically, like take you on dates, treat you right, make sure you comfortable. And I'm like him, that to me turns me on. Won't come in my life to do shit automatic. If I gotta fucking tell you what the fuck to do, I'm not really attracted, because it's like, having a kid. If you want me to be automatic
You
in
gotta
your
tell
life,
me what to do, then I feel like I'm your kid at that point.
I ain't saying you. See, you
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying in
I'm saying
general.
I'm saying you got a ugly ass face on. You ain't gotta be all talking about it like this. Like what?
No, but I feel like if somebody has to tell me what I need to do,
Like, I almost feel like you're talking to me like I'm a kid. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of people do that though. Like you know, be at a person's house or something. You see something out of place, you pick up, or you know, just help out. Like, but people ain't like that. But I told them, I mean, I'm more turned on by that. The little simple shit.
Like, but just like I like. Yeah, no. I just no.
Go hit that pump, man, so you get your thoughts together. Hit that
No,
pump.
but like no, when we had that conversation, I definitely agree. I definitely understood exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, because something just happened. Like I was laid in bed and first come up, you know, was cleaning up the living room, kitchen and shit. I'm like, okay.
That's who taking up my goddamn wires.
Probably so.
George Jones said lies. How can someone love your ass if you won't show them how? As a kid, set of mind, my bed not important, but a cup of coffee will get around to.
What?
Look.
Lies. How can wait? Where the fuck it go? No, make my goddamn bed and make my goddamn coffee if I need coffee. He said we all different.
He said we all different. Yes, we all different. He said, how can you teach a person to love you? Show a person to love you?
You have to show a person how to love you because
But-
everybody's different.
But
But if a person, they're trying to comment a person, I mean, you making up the bed, I mean, that shows a lot.
Right, that shows me you cared. It showed me that you put the initiative to care
Or,
about.
you know, or if you out and you call me like, hey, I'm out, you need something.
Oh, I
You know
love
what I'm
that
saying?
shit.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, you ever came to the crib and you got a whole brand new outfit, shoes.
No, I ain't never.
All right, motherfucker,
They've been long.
motherfucker to hit you up. Hey, look, here's some haircut money.
no.
Somebody took the haircut money, I sent it back though.
What?
Why?
It was wrong person. It comes from the wrong motherfucker.
Why did you give me the money? Struggle got a haircut.
Wrong person. She was too toxic. It was wrong.
He
Hey, look.
Ray said it's called communication. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look. When you got them
Communication, I was gonna say that communication,
It's key.
and I told this motherfucker that I told him the biggest thing about me is communication. Communication. That motherfucker know. That motherfucker
Okay,
know.
well,
All right, then, motherfucker.
I was trying to get back to when you got somebody toxic and fucked up and they try to give you benefits, give it to me.
Man, fuck that. The benefit's gone. It's still, I'm still.
I got your back though. I got your back.
But
I got your back.
if a person, Steve Harvey had this old couple on.
I'm tired of fucking Steve Harvey.
Listen,
He talk a lot of
no, but
bullshit.
listen. He
Some
had
of the shit he saying good,
listen,
but he talk a lot of
I didn't talk
bullshit.
about Steve Harvey. Shut your ass
You
up.
just said it was about Steve
I
Harvey.
said it was on Steve Harvey show. If you just hit your pump and listen to
You
me.
pump these nuts.
He had an old black company. Them motherfuckers dried up now. Listen. California raisins now.
Drink some water. You need some water that note. You need some water. Oh, you need some water.
Get some of my shit hurt already.
But he had a couple that was 103 and 100. And she's like, he asked the wife, what is the quality for a long lasting marriage? Because they've been married 82 years. She said being nice to each other and sit down and communicate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just talk through each other instead of communicating to get an understanding. What can we do together to be better? And a lot of people don't communicate. You hear what a person says, but you just hear to react.
Versus comprehending.
Yeah,
I hear you talking, but what did you say?
yeah.
I don't understand.
So
yeah.
when you can do that, then like I said, today we're in hookup culture.
I got a question, cuz.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna just. Do you think you need to go through a whore phase? I'm just trying to get everybody's take on this. Do you think you need a whole phase throughout your life at one point in time?
It's a no for her because she ain't had one yet. She
Well,
30.
maybe she need to get one.
You
Shit.
don't.
I don't want no.
You don't need
I'm
one.
saying, like,
I mean, I done had a couple in my day.
see, there you go. She had. See,
I mean, I had a couple.
but do you think that it was needed?
Yeah.
You see? There we go.
Why you think you're a nigga though?
Because you gotta
Why
learn.
not? I'm
You
serious.
gotta
I
learn.
still don't know.
That's not what I said. You do for one. I said whole face.
You gotta learn.
I mean,
The
you
whole
gotta
face.
learn.
That whole face teach you a lot of shit.
You know,
That whole face will teach you a lot of shit.
So what did you learn?
I'm not gonna accept just anything.
Through the whole face, you found that out. Oh, you always been that way.
Always been one way.
That you know what you want and don't want. You just
Yeah,
went-
but doing that, exploring stuff, just kind of confirmed it. You don't agree?
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
He ain't never had a whole face.
Never had a whole
Oh,
Right, you
why?
face. Be a whole for what? I don't need.
I mean, but if you single, like, hey,
They don't understand.
Yeah, but having so many people was traumatic. I've had my fair share, but it's not one like a whole phase. Like I deal with people and I deal with people just one at a time or some shit like that. Because a whole phase can cause a lot of problems, a lot of trauma. It can cause a lot of trauma
for who?
for people in general.
How?
Oh my goddamn God. Prayer bond.
You ain't
It's hard. It's hard to
you
prayer
ain't never just
bond.
gave nobody the fake name. You ain't never gave nobody the fake name, the fake number. You better in the club, fake name, fake number. Yeah,
No.
I'm not pair bonded. I don't have sex ties with everybody. Some people
Hold on.
people
First of
are just
all,
fucked.
First of all, prayer bond is so different.
But I'm saying, even which way. Some of these people it was just a fuck, and that's it. There's nothing else
Exactly.
to
There's
it.
nothing
There's
more
nothing else
past
to
that.
it.
That's it.
Tell y'all cousins, but listen.
Just because he thinking this old fashioned ass way.
It's not old fashioned.
Yes, the fuck it is.
It's
It's sexist and macho. Look, some of these motherfuckers, it was just a fuck. You were just there for a fuck. You were just there to get my nut.
Nothing
That's
more,
it.
nothing
See,
There's
less.
nothing else.
This is thing, right? I gave him this analogy last time, right? So if you're a Bentley, do you let everybody drive that motherfucker?
Shit, sometimes.
But y'all have.
Shit, it's a whole bunch of
Y'all
rappers,
are like a woman. Y'all like a woman.
Motherfucker, I don't live in this.
No goddamn women. You know,
Hey, you a
don't let everybody
Cadillac,
motherfucker nipple because you can.
you a Cadillac and your motherfucking water heater pump don't work.
My
Your motherfucking window don't work either.
I'm not gonna let
Your air
everybody.
I am not a living.
I'm not gonna let this motherfucker. I'm
Thank you
not.
very much.
Honda's and Toyota sell all goddamn time. Nigga, what you talking about?
Motherfucker, be honest. Y'all motherfucker be honest.
you a motherfucking Geo, nigga. And the motherfucking Geo that don't come out.
Just like y'all been
Shit.
5, 6
Don't
fingers.
do us.
I'm just saying.
Y'all have
No,
5, 6
fuck
fingers.
that. Fuck that. No, fuck that. I ain't arguing with that. You see that?
Y'all have about 5, 6 fingers.
Hey, that nigga's a Cadillac. That nigga's a Cadillac on one flat, and motherfucker do not run. That motherfucker just in the back of Grandpa's house. Shit. This motherfucker, Honda. This motherfucker Honda gonna run. 2000.
Y'all like, please let this motherfucker start.
Shit, this Toyota running like a motherfucker. And they got a Cadillac like what a
So do y'all
245,000
believe
miles.
motherfucker need a whole face?
Yes,
No.
you do.
It's not about believing it.
Go have a whole face.
Why
Everybody
not?
Go, because you will get it out of your fucking system, and then you ain't gotta worry about.
Relationship, they want to have a whole
Right
face.
now, you want to have a threesome and shit. You 39 years old.
Like,
Right, you supposed to do that straight.
years.
I
ain't never had one.
Okay, boom. Let's say
Never had
you
one.
get with the chick you get with a bomb ass chick. You liking her. She ain't never went through no crazy shit. Now y'all fucking 50, and now she wanna. Hey, Sean, I wanna bring somebody in the bedroom.
What I told you before, I said
What
if
the
my,
hell?
listen,
What the hell I said?
if my daughter's mom would never cheat, I probably would have been with one woman in my life.
I understand that, but that's not what I asked you now. I
Okay.
said with the
I'm
woman.
looking back, I'm telling you. At my age, so when that happened, me and her brother when I was
Where's
about
she at? I'm
21.
gonna call her.
Call that motherfucker, but listen.
What's her number? I'm gonna
You
call
we
her.
talking about 20-something
Can we
years right now.
bring her in on a Zoom?
43.
Can we bring her on a Zoom call?
I mean, I don't know her number.
Let's call your daughter. Your daughter gotta have her
She
mom.
just graduated, so they got a party for her today.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she.
Congratulations.
You know, I want to see if we can rekindle you and your baby
I'm
mama.
kidding shit. Listen, but look what I'm
This is
saying.
love and
This
affection.
is 22 years of experience, I'm telling you. Through
You-
all of that,
you need
I
hope
never-
in them 22 years.
I done had enough women,
You
but I didn't learn shit.
No,
that I
you
didn't know shit.
wanna boo bitches up and shit.
It's not pulling bitches
Yes,
up.
it is. Sometimes you gotta fuck that bitch and kick that
I
bitch
just
down.
fuck girls and I walk past and we just ready to fuck. And I'll just call them just
Kick
a
their
sex.
ass. No, you wasn't.
You're a damn
You
lie.
just said you didn't.
You're a damn lie.
Yeah.
But
Well, call
I
bitch
don't-
right now.
I don't
call
see
bitch right
myself.
now. Tell you be here at 7 a.m. when I get off, bitch.
What I'm gonna get? What reward I'm gonna get for this?
You gonna knock her down? Oh, you. Well, you need some proof.
Proof of what? What reward I get?
I'll give you a bottle of Don Julio.
I don't want the motherfucker.
Well, then fuck you then. You know what? This is 3 the hard way. I'm about to check the fuck out of here. This
Cause the
motherfucker.
Julio, you gonna put on a bottle, gonna drink it in,
I don't
motherfucker.
want no fucking tequila. I
No,
bought
you
it.
like De Leon.
I did like the Galeon, but this motherfucker. This 3 the hard way. We checking the fuck out.
Us and them lemons.
Motherfucker, I ain't no limit.
I ain't no goddamn
Brick
limit.
Rock, thanks for coming on for me, Brick
You're
Rock.
welcome.
Sean with the
Oh, man.
this motherfucker got all these dick.
Y'all got
All these dick over here.
Y'all gotta be hot. We about to hit our hammer.